Hello and welcome to Pamphlet Global. Now, there is a humanitarian crisis that is being brewing in Afghanistan. As per a new joint report by the United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR, and the International Organization of Migration, it says that Pakistan has detained more than 50,000 Afghan refugees in the first 4 months of this year alone. The report highlights what international organizations describe as a widespread arrests, detentions, and forced expulsions of Afghans across Pakistan. According to the report, more than 2,200 Afghans were detained between April 26th and 2nd of May alone this year. The findings also state that some of these detained held valid refugee documents and legal papers, and despite them having all the legal documentations, they were still deported back to Afghanistan. Most detentions were reported in Balochistan, which were followed by Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Islamabad, and Punjab, provinces of Pakistan. The UN agencies say the number of detentions has steadily increased since 2020. The report says that the crackdown has accelerated the return of Afghan refugees to Afghanistan. Nearly 40,000 Afghan reportedly crossed back from Pakistan in the past week alone, while about 2,500 detainees were handed over directly to the Afghan authorities by the Pakistani authorities. UN agencies also estimate that nearly 1.5 million Afghans have returned from Pakistan over the past year. International organizations have warned that Afghanistan's fragile economy and humanitarian system may not be able to absorb such a large influx of people which are coming back into Afghanistan. The Taliban administration has repeatedly accused Pakistan of harassment and forced deportations of Afghan refugees, although it has not directly commented on this particular latest report. Meanwhile, the United Nations has called on Pakistan to stop unlawful detention and forced expulsions of the Afghan refugees from Pakistan. The refugee issue is now becoming another major point of tension in already strained Afghanistan-Pakistan relationships, where we have been seeing skirmishes between Pakistan military and Afghan Taliban on the contested Durand line. Ties between the two sides have deteriorated sharply over border dispute, border security, militant activity, insurgents, mutual accusations of supporting armed groups as well. For Pakistan, the refugee crackdown is increasingly being linked to the security concerns and domestic political pressure. But for the Taliban administration, the mass return of refugees is creating both a humanitarian and a political challenge at a time when Afghanistan is already facing economic isolation and instability. And as deportations continue, the refugee crisis risks becoming not just a humanitarian issue alone, but another source of long-term friction between Kabul and Islamabad as we speak. Thank you.